Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Archaon Let's Play with Yin Yang Total War. I'm Yin Yang, and I'm excited as usual to get back into it. So, last time we left off, we had just conquered the Crystal Spires and forced the...
Yes!
Good lord. Forced the All-Seeing Eye to our service. So, with that being done, we are going to focus our attention back south finally. Our flank over here is secured, although I am a little concerned about the Dark Elves on our northwestern border. I'm going to trust that the Demons of Chaos can keep them at bay. If I recall, they actually didn't have bad relations with each other.
My path.
Yep, that's them. So they're trading. So hopefully that means that we won't have bad relations either. And even though I seek to dominate all life, we're going to play things a little bit safer for right now instead of just continuing in one path because we have other goals that we have to keep in mind. So, are we ready to... Yes, we are. Let's go ahead and upgrade them.
Perfection.
And let's get moving south. Now we're going to take the sea route to get south. Oh, and speaking of things that we need to change,
Drown the world.
let's upgrade. Oh, I didn't mean to upgrade that. Okay. That's alright. Upgrade. Okay, I see what I've done now. That's alright. So we're gonna blow a little bit more money than I intended to, but that's okay. Actually, I don't really need Hell Scourges right now. So what I'll do is I will make these guys into javelins. You as well. There we go. So I'll have 4 infantry, 3 javelins. We're going to go ahead and convert these guys on over. And once they reach a high enough rank, we'll upgrade them into the Hellstriders of Slanesh as well. Let's see what we can get built. And what we can research. Now, we did just research sensuous branding, so we're going to jump over into construction time or cheaper upgrades. We're going to go for cheaper upgrades right now. We will be changing things up a little bit here in the near future because I do want to be able to recruit or convert my troops to all 4 Chaos Gods, but right now we're going to stay focused on moving ahead. Now we're going to have to change up Archaon's configuration just a little bit at some point in the near future because I can't I can't deal with Chaos Warhounds against some of the nightmarish or more nightmarish entities that we're about to be fighting. The Chaos Warriors will do fine. The Marauders are going to have to get an upgrade as well, but for the most part, this is going to be our weak spot. Are you guys ready to upgrade? No, one more way.
Be alert.
Well, hopefully
enemy
soon.
warforms. My obsession is pain.
All right, and it doesn't look like I've got anything else that's really crucial at this immediate moment. So, no. Okay. So, like I said, let's get going. And for those of you coming back for this episode, I just want to thank you guys for your continued support. It really means a lot to me.
So I can use them as a lash to flay your soul.
Nice words. Go ahead. And for those of you just coming to the channel, welcome. We do a thematic Let's Play. Unfortunately, I haven't really dived too much into the role-playing aspect with betrayals and all that stuff. But now that we're established, I think that we can kind of get into the motivations of what drives each character, because these guys are not automatons. They don't just follow orders. They don't, right? They have their own goals in mind. Temple Hawk. I'll take this. And then
Dominance.
just keep on pushing.
My destiny lies this way. Row for Slanesh.
But yeah, just because Vandred is currently working for Archaon does not mean that he is doing it out of the goodness of his heart. There is always some kind of drive that is going on underneath the surface, and I hope to go more into exploring that as well. We're gonna hold off on that. I would love to build outposts. I can't justify throwing 3,000 favor at an outpost right now when we're still in the red, though.
Savor the agony.
So, looking at the map of what we want to get done, we of course want to keep expanding our reach. Keep in mind that just because all these colors are existing doesn't mean that that's the actual situation. Everything in the yellow are people who are loyal to me. The purple is my actual territories. So our kingdom looks it is actually a lot bigger than it looks on the standard ownership map, which I think is a really cool way to do to do Total War, because it's always a map painter, right? You take one settlement, you take the next settlement, take the next settlement, so on and so forth, instead of having to actually manage these different forces. Anyway, for those of you who were able to check out my most recent video going into the different kind of mods that make up my playlist, I really hope that that's something that interests everyone, because it's definitely something that I really like to talk about. Going forward, I'll actually be breaking that.
Do you bring the Kurgan, fool?
well
Without their
equipped.
backing, you have no bargaining power.
Awesome. So, like I was saying, I'm planning on breaking that into two separate parts. One that kind of talks about the different mods and what they do, and then one that just solely dives into the content that is on offer from these mods, the different campaigns you can play, the different units that are on offer, so on and so forth. I'm not going to do a full Let's Play of each and every one of those campaigns, but a nice overview of all the different campaigns and the fun that you can have really with them. So back to this though, we don't need them. I'll take the bleak holds and the flaming scribes, sure. Now this is something we haven't run into yet, but still very cool. The eye opens, so your actions have drawn the attention of the chaos gods. Though they are fickle, you can perhaps direct their attention to a particular area. However, there's always a price to be paid. So, rampant regeneration, that would be good if I was in the middle of a campaign with a lot of battles back to back. Unfortunately, that is not the case because we're out at sea. I don't want to waste those turns. My fortresses, we could get some forces of Nurgle to come over and join us. I don't really care for these two. And really it's just, I mean, it's Nurglings and plague drones. maybe maybe there are some people who are really good at using those. I am not among those. Um, let's see. Bonus experience for one of my vassals? I don't think so. And the gift of choice. The Eye of the Gods offers much, but spurn these offerings in lieu of others. So basically what I get is a discount on activating more Gifts of Chaos, but I'm already using both of my Gifts of Chaos, so I don't know that I want to really waste. I don't know that I really want to waste my gift on something that I already have. So as much as I'm not a huge fan, I guess what we'll do is we'll go with my fortresses. That will get me those extra units for the future that I can use. Cool. Skaven. A bunch of marauders. All right, very cool.
For the Dark Prince. Lord of Excellence.
So, looking at where we intend to conquer, we definitely want to bring these guys under our reign. There's a fortress right there. That's going to be mine. And then we want to bring these guys as well. So I think our first focus is going to be pushing down into the Rotblood tribe. They're one of our stronger rivals. And forcing the Gormandy tribe to serve us as well. So that is probably what we'll do. I believe what I'll do with Vandred is allow him to shoot straight into the Skaven forces over here. So everyone's going to be doing their own thing. The tag team is over. Archaon's going to trust Vandred to go out and campaign on his behalf. So
My obsession is pain, seeking fresh conquest.
let's just keep it moving. And as usual, I I hope that you guys aren't getting too bored with this kind of in-turn simulator. We will get to some battles, even if it's only just one this time around. We'll turn around and double up on them on the next campaign. Are you guys not at war with each other?
What?
Oh, they're not at war with each other. Interesting. I'm used to the Gormandy and the Rotblood actually trying to kill each other, but it looks like we're more united against Order this time around. Nope. Okay. So Frozen Landing is probably going to be the one that we want to keep up and running. Yeah.
Savor the agony.
No and no. We'll come on back down.
The Eye of Sirion has already told me your offer, but I will hear it from your lips all the same.
And a trade agreement from Chaos Dwarf. Yes. The Mist Dragon. The Rotsman clan? No. Oh, that's a shame. The Mist Dragon. Where have I heard that? Yeah, that's what I thought. Fimir is so cool. Alright. And I'm going to try to use some of these random members of my that I've taken into my court. It's just it's a money thing, unfortunately.
Sirion's eye guides me.
If anyone has one of these characters that they're like, oh man, that's pretty cool, I think they could have a cool little story or something, drop it in the comment section and I'll make them one of my generals, you know. All right, we'll do erection of ruinous monuments next.
Excellent.
I want to do that. I can't right now.
Be alert for enemy warfords. Catch me in a moment of less rage, creature.
Oh, my reliability's gone back up a little bit. Trade agreement, yes. They finally decided to forgive me for my betrayal. Although I wouldn't call it a betrayal. Not like I promised them any guarantees. We were just trading, you know. Montfort, no thanks. Eric Azorn. Eric Azorn. Pretty sure that's a legit dwarf hold. Don't know. The Famished. Sure. And the Cabal. Alright. And the Bloodkeeper. Where's the Bloodkeeper? Did I just bring another legendary lord into my... Egon von Horseman. Cool. Yes, I did. Karn the Vanquisher. Yeah, I gotta start using some of these guys. Anyway, back to it.
The spoilers come. Now the end times come.
And I know this is gonna hurt our...
Despoilers.
I will hear you. Let's find some... I will hear you. Let's find somewhere quiet to talk.
Of course. Well, what about the Gormandy tribe?
Bloodthirsty! Straight to business! Where
I made
shall we raid
promises to you
next?
too, didn't I?
The longships are ready!
No, I didn't. Okay.
You have my favor.
So, looks like what we'll be doing first is making some quick work of the Gormandy tribe. That'll be the next time.
Gods direct me.
What about old Bok Bok down here? Fanfaric? Oh, sorry. Fanfaric?
I only deal
We
bartering
have
wops.
no agreement with you, which is good for us.
Exquisite decadence.
Spread ruin on them.
Looks like Valnir's been getting beat up.
Decadence calls. Pleasure for pleasure's sake. Slanesh shows us a life without limits. Pleasure and pain as one.
So, hopefully what we can do is let them duke it out. He's not going to make a huge impact, but any little bit helps. And then we'll take out these Skaven, assuming they don't run off.
Are you a god?
We're going to wait one more turn on that. Can't believe my own allies are raiding me. Jeez, he's expensive.
Spirits of
Okay.
Morka. You catch me in a moment of less rage, creature.
Yeah, sure. And I hope you guys don't mind that this is more of a chill episode with less battles. It does seem kind of more like an admin, but we will be packed with battles again here soon. So no worries there.
You dare? The spawn of chaos gathers.
For the Dark Prince.
Okay, and it doesn't look like I can reach him. So
Pursuit
what we'll do
of
is we'll
ecstasy.
scoot over here, take out the Pillar of Skulls. I'm going to go in a circular movement like that, right back around to Tribe Slaughter, because that's actually where I want them to be located.
Excellence judged.
I've really got to quit falling for that. Oh, it looks like we're finally back up in the positive, so that's good. So, let's do ourselves a favor and go ahead and ruin that by recruiting from the Conqueror, Archaon's greatest lieutenant, the Herald of the Everchosen. And the reason that I want him is because of the way that he can build up an undivided army for a very low cost. So,
For chaos. Spread ruin on them. Despoilers come.
so he starts with a few skill points for us. We're going to go ahead and take him off of that horse because honestly, it's one of those things. He just kind of looks funny on it, unfortunately. Oh, he doesn't want to come off his horse, I guess. We'll deal with that next turn. Let's see. Dominating presence. Actually, since I want you recruiting, there we go.
A glorifying act.
As you can see, his troops are just so much cheaper than everyone else's. So
Destruction.
we've already got a half stack army ready to go.
What?
Okay. And we'll worry about more recruitment next turn once we actually start fighting our battles.
For chaos. Now.
Can't believe that. Can you actually move? No, you can't move.
All.
I bring joyous
Yes. Bow before he who wields the Slayer of Kings.
Okay. Sorry about that. Still not 100% free from Nurgle's grip. So the Dracula Coven, I'm going to say no to you. And there we go. And I think that we should go ahead and start our dedication to Tzeentch next.
A storm of chaos gathers. Ready. It is decreed by me.
All right. Now we have one of two choices. We can go ahead and attempt to claim the Slayer of Kings. That will be quite a battle. We can also go ahead and attack the Pillar of Skulls,
depravity
or
calls.
we can hit Carrick Flag, which will get us
I am the chosen.
a new fortress as well as the loyalty of the Gormandy tribe. So I think what we're going to do is go ahead and take the Pillar of Skulls.
Savor the agony.
We're going to declare war on Clan Ferric. All of our peeps are going to come and join us. But it won't matter whether they join us or not, because this will be over very quickly. 7 leadership. Who needs leadership? I'm not gonna give Skaven leadership. I'll just give it to the to Andrew. And I will see you in the battle. And jumping in here with our first battle against excuse me, with our first battle against the Skaven of Clanferric. Something that I had in mind when we started this battle was just to get in as quickly as possible, making sure that we are surrounding the Skaven with our high mobility forces. The reason being is that if you engage the Skaven in a line formation, what will happen is you will win, they will break, they will come back, and they will get the surround off on you because that's unfortunately how they play. So we started off by skirmishing with some of their units over here, allowing them to shoot at the pups. It does look like they popped some reinforcements down here, but nothing that we can't handle. Alright, and time for the main force to start engaging. Vandred coming up the middle, trying to draw them in. And the rest of the forces coming in around him. The dogs coming up and taking their flank, and my cavalry coming back around as well. Unfortunately for the Skaven, this battle is mostly going to be a slaughter. And just like that, it appears that it is over. So we will go ahead and jump right back out into the campaign map. All right, in a nice, short and easy battle. Looks like our frontline warriors did their job, especially these marauders right here, which are definitely deserving, if not already ready for a promotion. The marauder hunters didn't do as well as I would have liked, but I didn't really have time to position them, and as usual, the dogs are overperforming, so can't complain about them. And our marauders, really, everyone did good. Everyone did good. Unfortunately, this might not be the army for these two Skaven warlords, just because they can't really keep up with the speed of everyone else. So Slaanesh and Skaven, probably not a great combination. We are going to go ahead and gift this one to our vassal to increase their strength a little bit and remove some of that border gore. I really hate when you can't even connect your lands, you know what I mean?
Lord of Slaanesh, seeking prey.
And it doesn't look like we ended up taking any permanent losses from that battle either, so that's really good.
We dedicate this carnal bloodshed to Slaanesh.
And because I have an addiction, I'm gonna go ahead and attack Carrick Flag right now, and then we will start the next episode with the quest battle to take the Slayer of Kings. So let's go ahead and jump right on into it. Oh really? I guess I'm gonna be treacherous again. Oh well.
Unleash chaos!
Some more leadership. Who needs leadership? Ograk should be the bravest guy here. So, I'm going to give him more leadership. Let's stand by on the siege for just a second. Because I think we got some warriors of Khorne who are ready to become, plated up. So, do that. I will probably convert you guys into Tzeentch right after we get that research. So I just need you guys to not die. Actually, do something. Yeah. So let's go ahead and give them a promotion. They'll stay undivided for now, and then they'll become Tzeentch after the fact. Look good. I don't think anyone else can get a promotion. Oh. Now, let's jump into this battle. All right, and jumping straight in.
Such pitiful souls!
We went ahead and opened this one up with a anvil to the walls, kind of ruining whatever plans they had of holding us up there with their missile units. And immediately they start abandoning the walls just in time for our Chaos Warhounds to come in and start doing their damage. Oh, and a bad time to be a Norscan, unfortunately. Now, I will say that these guys gave me a little bit more trouble than I was anticipating originally. Usually, I don't expect for the AI to run a defense in depth, but on this one, they definitely did. We created multiple openings. There's one right now. And they were still able to hold us for longer than I anticipated. All right, and here come our Chaos Warriors of Slaanesh. Look at those whips. And the Chaos Warriors of Khorne are coming right behind them. Looking like they're ready to get a piece. All right. And before I miss out, I haven't really gotten to show off our big boy in action. Now, if anybody wants to give him a name, just drop it in the comment down below. I'd love to have some custom names, especially for our lesser characters. Oh, and just crushing them. I think he might have crushed a couple of our dogs too. I mean, we've just gotten started and he's already at 75 kills. Something we'll just have to keep an eye on him. And here comes Archaon, just slow rolling his way on in. At this point, Archaon is more interested in letting his soldiers do a lot of the work. He's earned his way up to the top. He doesn't really have to prove anything, right? So looks like some of our dogs are making a break for it. Now, Unfortunately, I did not treat them as well as I probably should have in this battle. Dogs really aren't a vanguard into a siege situation, but they are something that's going to have to eventually be phased out of Archaon's personal guard anyway, just because when it comes down to fighting the big bad enemies, they're not going to be able to last, kind of like what you're seeing right here. Ooh. Again, crushing some of our own guys underfoot. Oh, that was cute. And like I said, they did a pretty good job of holding us in place. They just didn't have anything to make up for the lack of quality that they had. But I can't fault them for trying. It looks like their warlord is still hanging in there. I gotta reach out to the modder who created this big boy because he is just gross and I love it. Go ahead and turn off those flags. Now, some of you guys might be wondering when we're going to end this chaos on chaos violence. It will happen soon. We are going to go after the actual forces of order. We've just gotta we've got to finish consolidating first. And besides, chaos like to fight each other. There goes another break. Oh! It looks like we've got Archaon coming in. Taking personal charge of the final stretch of the battle himself. And it does appear that this is going to be the final holdout of the Norscan forces. Now, it might be a little bit frustrating that they're holding out this long. However, after this battle, I mean, that's it for them. They belong to me. The thing about Norscans is once you take the fortress, that dominates their tribe, they follow you. So if they were ever going to fight for their independence, now is the time. Looks like these guys are getting ready, or maybe not. I'd be a little nervous myself. And there goes that final barrier, and our troops are ready to start pouring in. There goes Archaon now to finish things up. And we're going to go ahead and call that a victory for the forces of Archaon. And I will see you guys back in the main campaign. All right, and we are back. That was a pretty fun and interesting battle. I did a little bit more damage to our good boys, the doggos, than I was intending to, but as always, they pulled through and overperformed for for how much they cost. For sure, I've gotten quite a bit of mileage out of them. Looks like Archaon and I don't know why I'm forgetting Prince Ograx's name right now, but Prince Ograx both came in as heavy hitters on that one. The trolls did well. Our greater chaos spawn of Nurgle did very, very well, and the Knights of Tzeentch as usual. Our chaos warriors didn't perform incredibly, but they were more just there to hold the enemies in place while we did our jobs. So overall, I thought that was a very fun and very successful battle. We'll go ahead and occupy this, which will bring the Ormandy tribe into the fold. Although it doesn't seem to be doing us a lot of good because they only have the one territory right now. I had not realized that the Chaos Dwarfs had pushed this far up into the north. We will have to take a look into that because that is our territory. I'm going to go ahead and build our usual buildings for now. As well, we'll hold off on that just for now. Looks like we have some upgrades to do, but looking at the time, I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode, especially for an admin episode. This really took a lot more time than I had expected. So without further ado, to all my friends, wherever you are, good morning, good evening, and good night. Thanks again to everyone for watching. I really couldn't do this without the support of my family, friends, and everyone who is helping me take my dream of becoming a content creator to the next level. I believe this channel will only get better as time goes on, so if you want to aid me in this journey, all I ask is you do what the kids say.
Comment, like, and subscribe!
Thanks guys, and we'll see you in the next one.